Okay, today we're going to take a look at the verbs unit that we've been studying in language arts with a verbs review. And if you take a look at the first question, what are verbs? Verbs are words that show action or a state of being in a sentence. They are also a part of the predicate of the sentence. So we started our unit looking at action verbs, are words that show the action of the subject. They can be seen or not seen. Examples would include, and actions that can be seen would be words like play, run, walk, write, and jump. You could clearly see someone performing those actions. Actions that cannot be seen would be words like believe, think, feel, and know. So in the directions of the practice section, it says underline the action verbs in the sentences below. So let's take a look at number 1. Our class played a song at the show. So if we think about what was happening in the sentence, the class was playing, so played would be the verb. That would be a clear action verb you could see as well. Number 2, in the morning the team went to the library. So again, what was happening in the sentence? What was the action? The team went. Went would be another action that we could see happening. Number 3, the students and teachers knew the students' interests. So this time again, what was the subject doing? The students and teachers were doing something. They knew the students' interests. Knew would be an example of an action that's more difficult to see. It's hard to see someone knowing something, but that is still the verb of 3, what the students and teachers were doing. Number 4, a talented singer practices many hours. Practices would be the main action in that sentence. And you could see a singer practicing. And finally, number 5, several birds flock together in preparation for their journey to the south. Flocked would be the action verb in number 5. So action verbs are words that can be seen, not seen. They show the action of the subject in the sentence. And as we went on to through the unit, we started to look at direct objects after action verbs. Direct objects are nouns or pronouns that follow the action verb and receive the action of the verb in the predicate of the sentence. So always remember, they have to be after, as you saw in the direction, it always follows the action verb. Okay, it's very important that you remember that direct objects have to come after the verb. They can never be before the verb in a sentence. Okay, so taking a look at number 1 in the directions here, we have to circle the direct object in each sentence. So let's take a look at 1. The student played the guitar at the concerts. If we look at this sentence again, the subject is the student. What did the student do? The student played. Now, what you can ask yourself to help you find direct objects is, who or what did the student play? The student played a guitar. So guitar would be the direct object, and you just want to circle the noun or the pronoun, no other articles or adjectives with the noun or pronoun for direct objects. Number 2, our family ate dinner together in the evening. Again, our family did something, our family ate. What did our family eat? Dinner would be the direct objects for number 2. Number 3, all of the swimmers swam vigorous laps at the pool. Again, the swimmers did something, they swam. What did they swim this time? They swam laps. Okay, we just want to circle laps though, not vigorous, because vigorous is the adjective describing the laps. And they didn't swim pool either. You can see how there's another noun later on describing where they were swimming the laps, so it's just the laps as the direct object following swam. Number 4, several judges evaluated the performance last night. So again, several judges evaluated something. What did they evaluate? Performance would be the direct object. And finally, the zookeeper carried the large snake to the exhibit. The zookeeper carried something. What did the zookeeper carry? A snake. So snake would be the direct object. So always remember, direct objects come after the action verb, and they're receiving the action of the verb in the predicate of the sentence, and they can be a noun or a pronoun as well. The next part of our unit, we started to look at helping verbs, verbs that work together with the main action verb to clarify the tense of a sentence, and they form a verb phrase as well. We learned a verb phrase formula in class would be the helping verb plus the main verb is equal to the verb phrase. And like it says here, always remember that the helping verb always comes before the main verb. So taking a look at the practice section this time, underline the helping verb once, the main verb twice, and circle the verb phrase. So let's take a look at number 1. People are filling the balloons with helium. So if I think about maybe what the main verb is first, what are the people doing? They're filling. So we're going to underline filling with 2 lines. That's the main action. And then there's a word in front of filling helping us to know when that's happening. The word are indicates present tense, telling when the people are filling the balloons. And then if we look at this question, it said to circle the verb phrase. Once you have the helping verb and the main verb, you have the verb phrase. So we're going to circle are filling. Okay, number 2, Abby and I have watched them all afternoon. Again, let's look for the main action first. What did Abby and I do? We watched. So we're going to underline watch with 2 lines. And then I want to look in front of watched. Is there a helping verb telling when we watched it? Have helps us know that it was happening in the past tense. So we're going to circle now have watched as the verb phrase. Okay, number 3, skydivers could perform at the show too. Again, what could the skydivers do? Perform would be the action verb. And a helping verb helping us know more about perform would be could this time. Could kind of indicating maybe that they could do it. So like a future tense almost this time. Could perform. Number 4, Emily is waiting to see them perform. Okay, what's Emily doing? She's waiting. That's the main action this time. And is there a helping verb helping us know when Emily is waiting? Is the helping verb this time, telling present tense is waiting would be the verb phrase. And remember in class how we talked about the main action could never come after the word to. You can see another action see, but that's not what the main action Emily was doing. That's an infinitive verb coming after to like that. So it would be Emily is waiting as the verb phrase. Number 5, the family could have gone to the show earlier. Again, the main action this time would be gone. Now this time, looking ahead of gone, we have a couple helping verbs this time, and that's possible where you could have multiple helping verbs telling more about the main action. So could and have are both helping verbs this time, working with gone, and we're going to circle all of that as the verb phrase. Could have gone would be the verb phrase this time. So remember, you could have more than one helping verb working with the main action verb. And then finally, number 6, they will ride in the balloon later in the afternoon. Ride would be the main action, and will helps us know that that could happen in the future. Future tense, will ride. Okay, and the last part of the review takes a look at linking verbs now. And they're similar to helping and main verbs, but as you can see with helping verbs, you have a verb phrase with the helping verb ahead of the main verb at all times, telling more about the tense of the sentence. So taking a look at linking verbs, let's see how they're a little bit different than helping verbs. Linking verbs are verbs that link a noun or pronoun from the subject with another word, typically an adjective in the predicate. These verbs can stand alone in a sentence and do not need to be written in a phrase. That's what's unique about linking verbs, is they can be their own verb without having a helping verb with them necessarily. So the linking verb formula that we studied in class, it was linking the noun or the pronoun from the subject into the predicate. We have the linking verb in the predicate, linking that noun or pronoun to an adjective or another noun or pronoun in a sentence. So we can see kind of in the middle we have that linking verb that's linking this noun or pronoun to an adjective or another noun or pronoun in the sentence. So let's try to take a look at a couple of those and see what we can do. Underline the linking verb in each sentence and draw an arrow to link the nouns or pronouns from the subject to the adjectives or other nouns, pronouns in the predicate. So let's take a look at number 1. The spring concert is tomorrow. So if I think, what's the linking verb? Linking verb here is is. Now, what's being linked together by is? In the subject, we have the spring concert. So it's the concert that's being linked together to the adjective tomorrow by is. If you think about it, it says, you know, when is the concert? It's tomorrow. Okay, concert's linked to tomorrow by the linking verb is. Number 2, dress rehearsal was this afternoon. Was would be the linking verb this time. What was what, right? Rehearsal this time was in the afternoon. So we're going to link rehearsal to afternoon by was this time. Just rehearsal, not dress rehearsal, right? Dress would be an adjective. A performer's new shoes feel too big. Feel would be the linking verb this time. What feels what? The shoes feel big. So we're going to link shoes to big this time, not to, just to big this time, because to is describing big actually in that sentence. The students are extremely excited for the performance. Are would be the linking verb this time. Students being linked to excited this time. Even though that has an ed ending, it's still an adjective describing the students. And extremely would have been describing excited. That's why we want to link students to excited. Our family was so impressed with the show. Was would be the linking verb. Who or what was what? Family was impressed would be the link. Noun, the adjective again. And 6, several members of the group are excellent singers. Are would link. Okay, what are what, right? Is it the group that are singers or is it the members that are singers? It's the members we're going to link together with singers this time. Singers would be a noun this time, adding a little more description this time to members with the linking verb are. So in these sentences, the majority of them were linking to adjectives. You can see many link to adjectives, a couple nouns, but that linking verb formula really helps us know how to link these words together with the linking verb in the middle. And then the final part of our review today is to look at verb tenses. Verb tenses tell the tense or time period of a sentence. We have 3 main tenses. Present tense tells an action that is currently happening right now. Past tense tells an action that already happened, often ending in ed as well. And future tense tells an action that will happen in the future, and it often uses the helping verb will. So the 3 verb tenses and directions on this practice: underline the verb or verb phrase and then label the verb tense of each sentence. Let's take a look at number 1. Carrie shined a flashlight into the cave. Shined would be the verb this time. And then if we wanted to tell what tense it's happening in, that's clearly past tense because of the ed ending. It already happened. Okay, number 2, the flashlight revealed bats on the ceiling. Revealed would be the verb this time. Again, ed ending, clearly going to be past tense again for number 2. Get that box, here we go. So past for 2. Number 3, we watched the bats very silently. This time watch is the verb. If we think about what's happening in the sentence again, watch. And then again, this is going to be the present tense form. Okay, watch, you're doing that right now. Okay, no ed ending, just watch is present tense. Number 4, I can hear a stream in the distance. This time we have a verb phrase, a helping verb can with hear. So we'll underline all of that as the verb can hear. And that is also going to be present tense as well, because you can hear it right now happening. Okay, number 5, tomorrow we will climb to another part of the cave. The word tomorrow is a key description saying that it hasn't happened yet. So we're going to underline will climb, and that is going to be future tense this time, the helping verb will. So future for number 5. Number 6, the bright weather makes our experience better. Makes would be the verb, and that is also going to be present tense. So we'll label that one present. And number 7, I will remember to take my binoculars. Will remember would be the verb, and that is future tense as well.